Jumbo guys, back again with another video. This time I'm doing brake pads and brake rotors. So I just got done with my right side rotors and brake pads. So it was kind of tricky, that's why I did it off camera. But I got the new ones right here and new rotors. It's in the back seat. So I will show you how to put that on in a 2007 Jeep Grand Cherokee. They'll be the same, but mine is a diesel. So yep. And at the same time, since I'm doing brake pads and rotors, you see these are the new ones which I just put in. These are the old ones that just came out. I was having a squeaky noise. You see the way they finished. They are like finished. These are the new ones. And at the same time, I'll be turning these black, spray painting them black, and I will show you all that. I'm just using my regular tools, and I'm about to do this and show you how it goes. I had to do one of them to see how hard or easy it'll be, but this right here is the new rotor. And the first thing to do is break your wheels loose. I use a breaker bar, and I'm gonna just use my electric viewer to just take out the lag nuts, make it faster. I'm about to jack that up, and I'll be right back. So since first things first, I just took out the tire, I'm gonna go ahead and clean it up, wash it, prep it so that it's clean like that one, so that by the time I'm spray painting it, I'm doing everything at once and putting everything together. So the car is lifted, and I'm about to do those brake pads and rotors. So when you end up getting a squeaky and grinding noise and your steering is shaking whenever you brake, is because of your brake rotors and pads. Because if you look closely, there's a lip right there, like it's so finished. So I got a good deal with just going ahead and buying everything with the brake pads and the rotors. So down here I got a friend who hooked me up, and basically if you go ahead and get the two sets in the front, will be over $200 for the brake rotors and the pads. I got them for $100, less than $100. And if you go to somebody who's cheap, who's gonna fix it for you, it'll be $60. So basically I've saved, if I'm gonna do it myself, I just paid less than $100, and I'm doing it myself, and I saved $160. So, and it's actually easy. The only hardest part is, which I did not know, is your rotors are fixed with a seal ring right there. I didn't know about that. I looked it over on YouTube. It's easy to take out. You just take that off, it comes off. But right now I'm gonna take this whole thing off so I can get that off. But if you're changing just your brake pads, you can just take this part off, which comes off with these two nuts on the top and the bottom. But if you're taking the whole assembly, you'll have to take off these two, and there's two major ones right there. But yep, let me go ahead, and you see I just cleaned that tire for the spray painting, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now that's off, we gotta compress these. Whoa, oh no, that does not look good right there. Dang it. Oh, man. Yeah, so these need to be compressed till they're flat with that. So what I do, I use my brakes compressor. I put some old brakes on here like that. Then I use this tool to push my brakes in. So let me go ahead and do that, and I'll show you how that comes out. When you compress them, that's how it's supposed to look. It's flush with everything. Well, I do have a problem right here because that was cracked. Now it's leaking. That is not good. I'll have to go ahead and replace this whole thing because of that. But for now, the video is of how to replace your brake calipers and brake pads. So you put a bungee cord right there and set this aside like that. Yep, and you go ahead and take out your other, sorry, I'm kind of thinking while I'm going. You have to get this loose, this bolt right here, take it off so that this whole part can come out, so you can take out this part. So let me go ahead and do that. So now that's off, all that is off. I'm going ahead and I prepped the new brake pad holders and everything. Put your brake grease right there, and I'm going ahead and taking out this O-ring so that this brake rotor can come out, and you just pry on it. You see the way it's moving right there. You gotta get it in there and pry it out. So let me go ahead and use two hands and I'll show you when it comes out. So there it is when it comes out like that. This thing right here you will try to take the brake rotors out, and if that is not out, it will not budge at all. I was having problem with the other side, so I ended up finding that out. So let me go ahead and take a crowbar and work on this a bit so it can get loose because it's kind of stuck on there. Alright, so now that's out. I kind of clean up as I go, put the old ones in there, and I'm about to put the new one back in place. Kind of hard doing it with one hand, but I will try. Okay, the new one. So let me pause it a bit and put it on there. Alright, so I've put the new one back in there. You push it, then you take your O-ring and place it back in there. Let me see how this goes with one hand. And oh, nope, kind of slippery fella. All right, place it in there slowly. Ooh, kind of hurt my finger earlier. There we go. There we go. Push it in there nice. Oh, no. Hold on. I'll be right back. Alright. Finally, it's in there. So once it's in there, this does not come off easily at all. And then everything is backwards. Put everything together. This right here. Let me assemble the brakes and show you how it is. Put it right there. You take these brakes. These are the new ones. You put them in there. I'll be right back to show you. Alright, so this is how you assemble it. Then you slide it back in here. So the process of sliding it back in here will be like that. Put it in there. So let me put it back all together and show you how it looks like. Okay, I've tightened them bolts to hold this in place. You see how it's all set up and everything. And now is putting that back and tightening the bolts, and I'm good to go. Then I'm gonna go ahead and repaint those, and I will show you the finished products of all four wheels. I'm gonna go ahead and blacken all the chrome around the car, and that'll be the work for today. I'll be right back to show you this finished product, but that's how you do it. Save you $160. All right, this is the finished product with it being black. So this is how it is. It looks like when it's aluminum, but I like the black. Then if I blacken that out, it'll start looking good. So from that to this, using Walmart spray paint cans, it can be done really cheap. $4 plus tax, $5, less than $5. And your car looks nice. So I'm about to put this back, then take it for a test drive. And yeah, by the time you're doing your brakes, you need to relieve some pressure from your brake reservoir. So by the time you're compressing your brakes, you're not working against force. So yep. But other than that, I will see you guys later on in the next video. Goodbye.